this is Robert Goodrich. It's Wednesday at 4 o'clock. I just got off the phone with the Public Access Service Coordinator, Jack Gorin, over in Middletown.
Jack George.
He said that Middletown sees something different on Sunday nights than Newburgh and Cornwall in this area, and he just needs someone to call and to sponsor the show. And he's going to be sending me the forms. I'll be sponsoring your show.
Hooray.
Basically, somebody just saying that they want to see it.
Right.
In the meantime, he's going to have it on 9 p.m. this Sunday. So,
good work, Robert.
there you go. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, Robert Goodrich.
This message will be automatically deleted in saved message 5.
Glendora, Susan.
Susan Lee Wright.
By the way, I received your Super VHS tape.
Carlsbad, California.
CD, and I still haven't viewed anything yet. And of course, I mailed everything that you told me to do, so I'm sitting tight. And right now, I'm calling you. It's 11:30 Pacific Standard Time, and I'm at Union Station, train station in Los Angeles, and I'm on my way out to Palm Springs tomorrow to finally pick up my car.
In the desert.
I was befriended by some people I know, and they gave me a loan,
Oh, nice.
$1,500, so I could get my car from the dealer.
Put God first, and all else will follow.
The other car is selling, but I can't think that I'm looking for the title, so I have my work cut out for me for Memorial Day weekend.
Put
But
God
anyway,
first. Everything else follows.
Good to hear your voice. Keep in touch. God be with you. Bye.
God is.
Hi, Glendora. It's Dick. I finally got the contents for the April shows. All the March shows are now up and finished on YouTube.
Hooray.
Question though, there was no money order in either the shows or the contents.
The money order and the contents for March were together.
I have to pay for the server within the next few days.
I thought it was free.
Anyway, give me a call.
2.
Hey, Glendora, this is Ronnie up in Aberdeen, Maryland.
Down in
Remember me from the Flynn's?
Constitution.
It's Tuesday,
January 4th.
5 o'clock. Give me a call back at 443. Can. Thank you.
I don't know, Ronnie, about that.
This message 3.
Hello, Glendora. This is Jack George at Time Warner Cable. Just spoke to a gentleman by
Middletown.
the name of Robert Goodrich in Valescape, New York, which is near New Windsor, and he was very upset that your show was not on the past couple of Sundays because of the reason I told you in the previous phone call. Well, anyway, he's going to sponsor your show. He is going to fill out the paperwork. I'm mailing it to him today. Today's Wednesday. He'll have it hopefully by tomorrow or Friday. But I trust him. We will put your show back on for the Newburgh system and everybody else who shares the Newburgh system. Sunday at 9 o'clock. I did move something around, and your show will now be on. It won't be the same show as airs in Middletown, but it will be another Glendora episode because I have so many on file. I know I'm supposed to mail them to you. I will get to that. Trust me. Hope all is well. Your jokes are still bad.
This message will be automatically.
The thing that you
14.
have to remember is that the last telephone call said all he needed was for me to call him in the control room after 6 p.m. and he would and choose a time of what was available. Just choose a time. How things change in a couple of days.
Mailbox, press 5. To hear the last 9 seconds of the messaging. Saved message 4.
Hi, this is Robert Goodrich. It's Wednesday at 4 o'clock. I just got off the phone with the Public Access Service Coordinator, Jack Gorin, over in Middletown.
Jack George.
He said that Middletown sees something different on Sunday nights than Newburgh.
Newburgh Public Access chooses to be different from Middletown Public Access. Well, that's figures that are miles apart.
I'll be sponsoring your show.
Thanh you, Robert. What a good fan. He says it's the best show on Sunday night, and then he changed that and said it's the best show any night. Thank you, Robert Goodrich. Near New Windsor, New York, 5 miles south of Stewart Airport.
This message will be automatically deleted in 14 days. To move to the next end of saved messages, to return to the main menu,
installation, free equipment for up to 4 rooms, and a free DVR. And if you don't know what that is, press 1 and our reps will tell you about it. Basically, if you still have a cable provider for your television, we want your business, and we're going to great lengths to get it. Today, we'll even give you $100 back. So with no obligation, press 1 and be connected to a customer service representative. It doesn't hurt to at least talk to us and learn more. I'm confident that we can save you money and improve the way you watch TV. Give us a chance, press 1 now. Press 1 and be connected to a customer service representative. Press 1 now.
Cable TV, competition from satellite. But satellite, you do not have public access. Only cable TV has public access.
This is an invalid key. To undelete the message, press 2. To move to the next message, press pound. To listen to the message from the start.
Marilyn doesn't have to diet anymore. She bought a metric scale, and she doesn't know what it's saying. He was rubbing his hands up against the glass again, standing full height. I was hoping he'd do it again for you. It is really comical. Hi there, everybody. Did you hear about the Wonder Diet? You eat anything you want. And the next morning you wonder why your clothes don't fit. And Doreen started on a long, long road to thinness. And then she found out she couldn't travel on an empty stomach. How about the Army diet? Have you heard about the Army diet? Yeah, everything you eat goes to the front. Maybe we shouldn't have tried to videotape outdoors, but it's the first time this season, 2008. One woman bought a scale that's a metric scale. She doesn't have to worry about her weight anymore because she can't read metric scale. And another woman bought one of these scales, folks. You step on it, and a man's voice tells you how much you weigh. So she brought it home from the store, and she assembled it. She stepped on it, and the man's voice said, "Please, one at a time." And one man went on a diet, and he ate nothing but bananas and coconuts. He never lost a pound, but you ought to see him climb trees. And Bill says that he diets religiously, and his mother-in-law says, "That's right. He doesn't eat." Pete said to Bob, "The doctor said that he'd have you on his feet. The doctor said that he would have you on your feet within 2 weeks. Did he?" And the man says, "Yes, he did. When I got the bill, I had to sell my car." The doctor said to the patient, "You're more easily this morning." And the patient said, "I should be. I was up all night practicing." And Mrs. Cohen said to the doctor, "You can give me a discount?" And the doctor said, "Why should I?" She said, "It was my boy in the 5th grade who got the measles and infected the whole 5th grade. Look at all the money you made." And one doctor stores his hypodermic needles and a dartboard. And Anthony said, when the doctor operated on him, he left a sponge inside. And his friend says, "A sponge inside, isn't that painful?" And Anthony says, "No, it just makes me thirsty." This woman was asked, "Did your father have a doctor?" And she said, "Yes, he died a natural death." "Doc, I have a ringing in my ears." "Doctor, don't answer it." What did the doctor do when you went to see him? "Well, he pressed stethoscope and carefully examined my wallet." One doctor told the patient, "Here's 30 pills. Take a pill every day and walk a mile a day. And call me at the end of the month." At the end of the month, the patient called the doctor and said, "Doc, 3 days have gone by. I'm out of pills, and I'm 30 miles from home." How come when I stand on my feet, the blood rushes to my head, and when I stand on my feet, the blood doesn't rush to my feet? And the doctor said, "Your feet are not empty." Yes, he knows her son can be a doctor because he's already collecting old magazines. "Did the doctor give you a clean bill of health?" "No, he won't do that until my check clears." You knew about the doctor who told the patient, I have bad news and very bad news." And the patient says, "What's the bad news?" And the doctor says, "You have 2 days to live." And the patient says, "Well, what's the very bad news?" The doctor said, "I forgot to tell you yesterday. It's noon. We're winding up the programs, the events for the month of May, through cablecast and webcast in the month of June. And this is an announcement time. Do you have any announcements? You call me. I will try very hard to help you with your announcements. It's about a month, though. Whatever you have to announce ought to be a month ahead, because by the time it gets on the tube, a month goes by. Today is May the 23rd, and the light keeps changing, and I got to go in and check it on the monitor. We have a beautiful azure blue, but it's contaminated by nasty white clouds, which are not bud-made clouds. I have a letter here from Joan Denton at Time Warner Cable in Queensbury, Glens Falls, Hudson Falls. a representation and an indemnification form. I don't know what it means, but it's innocuous and it's useless, so I just signed it. Now, what else is there to tell you about? Oh, this is my nephew Scott. Scott Folsom is married to Leanne, and they live in Vassalboro, Maine, which is not far from the city of Augusta, where public access is private. And the Kennebec Journal, I believe, came out and did an extensive article on Scott and Leanne's house, which has been put in the National Register. And I hope to read that to you. Not the National Register, but the announcement thereof. And this is a Grant house. And apparently Mr. Grant was a sea captain. This is in the state of Maine. And the breeze has different ideas than we do. There wasn't any breeze, instead we started to show you this. Scott Folsom and Leanne. I don't have a monitor out here, so did I give you a good reproduction? And it went on for another page. And this shows the gingerbread, or whatever you want to call it, along the eaves. Isn't that nice? And there's two cats in this picture. You saw a cat on the staircase. Here's a cat on the staircase. And here's the cat by the wood stove. You did a good job, Kennebec girl. On Sunday, January 21st. Getting into Gothic. You did a nice job reproducing it, Scott, and putting it together. And getting it into the mail. Announcement 2. And you wrote me a nice letter. Scott Folsom, son of Gordon and Virginia Simmons Folsom. I want to read you something from the Constitution. I think last month I read you the precious First Amendment. Alrighty. Second Amendment. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. It would be nice if people knew how to use arms and not use them to kill animals and kill other people. I believe in right to arm bears. If you're going to go out and shoot a bear, then the bear should have a gun. The right to arm bears. And if you wear a short-sleeved shirt in January, then I believe in the right to bear arms. Amendment 3 to the Constitution of the United States. No soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. You got the first 3 amendments? First one is what? You're right. freedom of speech, religion, and press, and the freedom to assemble peacefully. The second one is what? Right to bear arms. And the third one is what? No soldier shall be housed without your permission. Amendment 4. The right of the people to be secure in their persons. Houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause. Supported by oath for affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. You can hardly recognize that anymore, can you? How that has been abused. Particularly in this last year. But you remember, this is the Constitution of the United States of America. Read it every day. Next month we'll read you the Fifth Amendment. Poor old Tate. He's been worked too hard. So it's quarter afternoon. Got any announcements, folks? In the maternity ward, the nurse came out with a darling baby in her arms. And she said to the new father, "What did you want, a boy or a girl?" He said, "I wanted a girl." She said, "Sorry, this is a boy." He says, "Okay, that was my second choice." Folks, God doesn't get email, does he? God gets an email. St. Paul says, "For this reason I bow my knees, that the Spirit of God fill you with the might of His Spirit in your inner person." Oh, here's letters from Mary Ramage. Oh, Mary Ramage lives in Mohegan Lake. And she watches, well, she's a signer for a chat with Glendora. And she watches it like a sentinel. With vigilance. Wide awake. And she bawled out Cablevision for not having a chat with Glendora on the Yorktown system, which consists of about 10 municipalities. And of course, Cablevision said the reason they didn't play the program was that Mary Ramage sent the renewal in late. Let me just tell you something, Cablevision. All of you people who work for Cablevision, renewals are illegal. The law says first come, first served. And when Glendora first came there in 1995 and was given a time slot, that is Glendora's time slot forever, because the law says first come, first serve. The law does not say first come, first serve every 6 months. So renewals are totally illegal, and you could be sued for millions. Now LMC, Larchmont Merrimack Community TV, you stop having parties and mail back Glendora's tapes. You've even beat last year's. It took you 7 months after you had the tapes in a box to get them to the post office. And it will take the post office 6 months to deliver them. So really, it's not so hard. Just stop having so many parties and send back Glendora's tapes. Anyway, you are cordially invited, folks, to LMC TV, that's Larchmont, Mamaroneck, Westchester County, 19th Annual Award Night. There's going to be refreshments, and they've been in business 1983 to 2008. Larchmont Mamaroneck Access, Government and Education Access TV. And when is it? Thursday, May the 29th, at the Emmelyn Theater. There will be music, fun, and awards, and a video contest. So there, and with something silver. Oh, isn't that nice? It is their silver anniversary, really? The teenagers asked their parents, what as a present for your 22nd wedding anniversary. And the parents said, we would like our own phone. Our sins and griefs to bear, what a privilege to carry, and we sing to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit, oh, what needless pain we bear, all because we do not carry. Sing to God in prayer. Very nice. Take one here. The guy can do it. She loves the Kit Kat. Jolly jokes from James in Manhattan. A great actor. He made this postcard himself, and he sent it out with the right postage. I don't know if it's the right postage anymore. You bad post office, you keep going up in the rates all the time. You heard about the post office. I mailed a package on March the 29th this year and arrived in Queens on May the 13th. This, I hope it is true. This is Pets. Ethical people for the ethical treatment of animals. Oh, I just hope this is true. I haven't heard from her, and I better send her another $4. Let me tell you her name if I can find it. Ingrid Newkirk. Newkirk is my church. Ingrid, I've got to send you some. And Terry and Susie Kitty Cat. Thank you for spending your days, your hours, your weeks, your months, your life, your money, your energy to rescue Kitty Cat. I called up Susie KK. What was she doing? Bottle feeding 4 kittens. And she just finished another litter, bottle feeding. 2 days before that, but they were doing fine. Another letter from pal Mary Ramage, and she writes down the titles on screen. She wrote down the title for Lisa Jacobs, the Riverhead Library. The Friends of the Bethel Public Library let Glendora down and let the audience down and let the public down, the Bethel Public Library down, and let public access down. It would be Jenny Tessar and Friends of the Bethel Public Library. Here's a list of bad judges. I must know 200 bad judges. Personal experience. How you doing, folks? One case of 10 bits. One case of 10 bits.